Hey guys, Claylex here. Wanted to make a quick general impressions video. I have over doing around 4 hours or so of playing Doom: The Dark Ages. Now, sadly I did have to install it because, not that the game sucks. No, it's not at least for me, an Doom Eternal phase where I wasn't having, like, really any, fun with the game. My kind of thing with it was, how I describe it is that I think it was more of a performance thing. It was affecting my stream. I lost connection like 3 times and all that, and I do know that it's the game is kind of running a little better on NVIDIA cards because of the forced, because of the forced ray tracing. I do know, but don't worry, I'm not bad mouthing it, whatever, because hey, I got the highest end AMD graphics card. I was able to run that baby 270 FPS on low settings because, you know, I just want to make sure that I could get the low settings in, yes, but keep the frame rate high. And my PC and at least the stream were going, but then they had to, it cut connection like 3 times, whatever. So at least for me, I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to just not play the game anymore. But like I said last time, to be clear, the game does not suck. I just like doing that because of a performance thing. But anyways, I just want to get into it real quick. I'll like have this video in the background, but yeah. So Doom: The Dark Ages is the newest title from ID Software, published by Bethesda Softworks. It is a prequel to Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. It's about obviously the Doom Slayer, and is kind of, I like to call it as a joke, like training arc back when he was basically attaining all that god juice power, and now he's helping out, you know, just still killing demons, doing his usual thing. But the major thing with this one is there's a few differences with this one. For number one, unlike Eternal, you are not kind of like the jumpy boy that you are in the way that they wanted to provide with this one, that you are a tank, and also you need to parry a lot. You have a shield now, so you better know how to use it and learn how to use it as well. And from at least a few hours that I played, compared to normal mode Doom: The Dark Ages and Doom Eternal, I would have to say personally that this one is a lot easier than the last game, because parries are really easy to do, and the shield is pretty easy to do as well. Just make sure, obviously, like, your attacks come in the front, because obviously enemies that attack you from the sides and back will not help you out with that. Weapons are pretty good too. I hadn't gone to all of them. I nearly got all of them, excluding the last 2 weapons in it. You also have 2 other segments in the game that you go in. You got the giant mech segments, which I like. They're pretty good, simple. The one segment I don't like are the Dragon Mount segments. Those, well, it's not horrible, I would say that they were pretty boring to traverse through. But the overall gameplay with the Doomslayer, I would say, is very, very good. I know that, at least at some people's point of view, that the combat is a bit slower, but you can always, thankfully with the options menu, you can scale the difficulty to however you want. So you can make enemies more aggressive or less aggressive, and all that jazz. And I'll give kudos to ID. That's another positive trait I'll say about this game, is that it has a lot of difficulty stuff. I know possibly that some people will complain that, oh, it's too easy, but again, the difficulty sliders are right there. You can change it to however you want. But you know, I'm just glad that they kept most of the ground-to-ground gameplay to it. Yes, it sucks there's no double jump, but the shield is pretty fun to use, that too. But really, to be honest, there's really nothing I could say from a 4-hour impression how the, you know, game is on negative light. If you'd ask me at the moment, and if I ever go back later to finish this, I would probably give it a solid 8 out of 10. And for me personally, and, you know, again, I always keep saying, the personal opinions aside, I wasn't the biggest fan of Doom Eternal. I didn't think the game sucked. I just think that when I played it, it just hurt my hands a lot just trying to memorize like enemy combos and stuff and making sure I'm using the right weapon to take them down. This one with Doom the Dark Ages, they definitely like toned it down a bit because I assume that they probably knew that some people said that Doom Eternal was hard, so it's like, all right, this is our answer to it. But honestly, you could still, like I keep repeating, you could still make it as hard as you want to. You know, but to me, it's like, don't let it get to people. Look, if you want to play to whatever difficulty you want, that's fine. It's whatever. As long as the game is fun, I like the world, the story, and everything's engaging. That's whatever. And that's what I got out of Doom the Dark Ages. Like I'll just say my closing thoughts on it is this is what I wanted. You know, it was like cool new mechanics. The shield is awesome. Combat's still fun, a bit like different, but kind of a good different. You know, I think that the story world is still interesting. You know, I do like the new villains and all that, the way they do it. You know, you got the Hell Prince, all that jazz. You got the other characters that you'll see. The vibe of it is that almost kind of sci-fi fantasy. I really like too. Like, I know people like to do like, oh, it's like Warhammer and all that jazz, and you know, I can see it. But overall, again, my closing thoughts, I would say give it a shot, but I would say maybe wait till it's $40-50. I wouldn't, or get it on Game Pass. I would not recommend it for $70. I got it myself for my bro's birthday, and that's another reason I want to kind of stay away from the game, because I want my brother to enjoy his birthday gift, because this was a birthday gift to him. So that's why I'm kind of quitting the game for now. But yeah, that was my general impressions of the game. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like what you saw, you can follow the channel, sub, donate, helps out so much. Appreciate people helping out and all that jazz with everything. I'll be working on another video I'm going to do after this one, either like a kind of like a wish list for a Fallout 3 remaster video, or just like make fun of like what Marathon is going through. But yeah, that's it. Thank you everybody for watching, and as always, I will see you guys later. Have a good one, and peace.